A day in the life of Mr. Plant. He wakes up in his void and makes himself breakfast. Usually he doesn't have anything on his calendar, and so he gets to read. But not today. Today he has a visitor. Mr. Plant doesn't care much for them, but even introverts need company once in a while.
I got your DNA results back. You're half banana leaf. You know, I'm 1/16 banana, and we go through a lot of struggles. You know, some people think we're, like, together. Isn't that crazy?
Mr. Plant fantasized about bashing Argos's head in, watching the blood seep into his shoes and onto. Mr. Plant has been here for a while. He debates the existential existence of life, knowing that tomorrow will be the same. Some days Mr. Plant likes being seen, being watched. But some days he doesn't. Wednesday is Mr. Plant's favorite day of the week, because now he can do what he always wanted to. Watch television.
Please don't kill me. I have a wife and kids.
He likes dark comedies best, but sometimes he gets commercials.
Do you want a star? Well, now you can have one for only $1. What are you waiting for? Come on over.
Mr. Plant hated the Moon Man's fake accent, but the stars looked awfully nice.
Are you here to buy a star? Only $1? With that you can only buy a sad star. Don't you want a happy star? Happy star's only $9.99.
If the Moon Man didn't stop talking soon, Mr. Plant would make him.
You know, you're a terrible person, coming to space with only $1 when you knew they were $9.99. Take it, take your measly little star and get out. And be careful, because the edges are sharp. Wait.
The star is ruined.
Mr. Plant?
As if Mr. Plant's day couldn't get any worse.
Mr. Plant, I saw this on TV and I thought of you.
Maybe Argos isn't so bad all the time.
I was thinking maybe we could go stargazing or...
Mr. Plant returns to the TV. Another successful Wednesday.
Monday with Mr. Plant. Most Mondays Mr. Plant sleeps in, but after Argos gave him a star, he promised he'd help him out at his job. Argos has the most terrifying job ever. Childcare.
They're really sweet. I have to run some errands, so if you could water them and play them their Hopscotch Man audiobook and prune them, that'd be amazing. I'll be back before their parents get here. You'll do great.
Mr. Plant hated children, but he supposed watering was easy enough.
The Hopscotch Man was terrified of all the others.
Maybe they weren't all terrible. On second thought, maybe these brats needed to be taught a lesson.
I'm back, and I brought some food. Flowers? Flowers?
Outside of the void, Mondays are always terrible, so Mr. Plant doesn't count today as a loss. Plus, children weren't so bad when they were quiet.
Thursday with Mr. Plant. This Thursday Mr. Plant is watching television. Argos has a new job.
If you have a void driver's license, you can go to all sorts of wonderful places, like the beach, or the mall, or the butcher's, all well within your grasp.
Mr. Plant has always wanted to explore the void, and this Thursday he has plans to make it happen.
Are you here for a void driver's license? Do you have identification? This'll do. You're half banana leaf? Banana leaves can't drive, you're gonna fail. Sit over there until I call your name.
Mr. Plant sat and waited for what felt like an eternity.
Plant, mister. Keep driving slow. I'm gonna need you to make a right turn up here.
Mr. Plant couldn't help but think about the clock's comment from earlier.
I'm gonna need you to make
It
a
filled
right turn
him
up
with a
here.
burning rage. What did this clock know about him and his driving experience?
Turn right!
Well, this time it was an accident. Mr. Plant figured it isn't much of a loss, after all, with a television. You can visit far-off worlds without leaving your void. Plus, now he can keep time. A day in the life of Argos. Argos wakes in his void and does his daily manifestation. He's been here a while. After doing his manifestation, he sits down to observe his shrine.
It's perfectly normal to have a shrine of your best friend, even if that best friend got you fired from your job. My therapist told me so. He's a man of few words.
Argos was fired from his last job, so now he's a mail carrier.
Hello, Void Postal Service. Do you have any mail for me to deliver? Hello, Mr. Plant. I just wanted to tell you that there's no mail for you today. Great talking to you. We'll go stargazing soon.
Argos didn't feel bad about keeping the letter. After all, some things are meant to be. And some things aren't. Sunday with Mr. Plant. It's 3 AM and Mr. Plant can't sleep. Mr. Plant doesn't remember leaving the TV on.
Come in. You're my 315.
Sit down, and welcome to Dream Co.
Mr. Plant had no idea if he was asleep or awake.
It seems we have a problem. We've been sending you nightmares all week and haven't gotten so much as one cold sweat. So, we're going to run some tests. Look into that box and I'm going to show you some horrifying creatures and we'll see how you react. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 97, 98, 99, 100. Now don't lose your temper with me, young man. Just because I'm a telly doesn't mean you can be disrespectful.
Mr. Plant was tired of the telly. Time to go home.
Fine, ignore me. Young people these days. Mr. Plant, you punched your TV.
Drat. Sleepwalking again.
If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I was just passing through. Nothing weird.
Mr. Plant debated whether or not to sleep. After all, Sunday is the day of rest, and his calendar was suddenly free. Tuesday with Mr. Plant. Today Mr. Plant has a job interview. After all, he needs money for a new television. This part of the void deals with issues via the phone.
Mr. Plant, I'm ready for you. We'd love to have you, but unfortunately all our call booths are full. We'll call you if there's an opening.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Mr. Plant loves his new job. A soul in need.
Hello? I just wanted to call because I'm all alone. You know, I never thought I'd be alone, but I guess if you have someone to talk to, you're really lucky.
Mr. Plant didn't know what to think. Maybe he was lucky to have someone to talk to.
Can you help me find a friend?
Mr. Plant, you're in my void. I was about to watch television if you wanted to join.
Mr. Plant was happy. It was a very productive day. And nobody got hurt. Well, nobody important.
Guys, I'm very sick, but I really wanted to film a Christmas episode of Mr. Plant, and now is my last chance, so I'm gonna do it tonight. And I was like, hey, why not change it to Argos on camera? The first thing I gotta do, obviously, is shave, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be right back. I can hear the comments now telling me I look like a completely different person. When it comes to makeup for Argos, for foundation, I kind of just mix foundation and moisturizer together, because I don't want to put very much, and I am terrible at makeup. This was kind of a rough month, but one of the highlights of my month was that I got to meet Victoria Pedretti. It was like super random, but also super cool because she's like one of my favorite actresses. She's amazing. And it felt cool being able to actually talk to her about like actor stuff, just because I went in for one of the same casting directors she had. Now, when I first placed these eyes, I kind of followed contouring rules. The bigger ones follow my jaw and my cheekbones. Not that Argos needs to look hot or anything. I follow those rules, I guess. I think it's kind of nice that you guys do like Argos though, because I didn't really write him to be a likable character. Like in the first episode of Mr. Plant, he's kind of annoying. I thought I remembered this way better than I do. I hope I'm doing this right. Now I'm gonna go put on the outfit and colored contacts. I'm gonna go record the new video. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you all, and I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me.
Christmas with Argos. Some things are rarities in the void, like holidays and stars. But after an invite to spend the holiday with Mr. Plant, Argos is suddenly in the festive spirit.
Very Christmassy.
Argos wants to get Mr. Plant a present, but his luck is fading fast.
You're all out? You're the third salesman I've gone to. Mushrooms aren't that much demand? Fine! And a happy holidays to you too. Is that clock for sale?
Argos headed to Mr. Plant's house with the perfect present.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Plant. I got you a new clock. I'm sorry I'm late. Oh. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Mr. Plant.
It was a very Merry Christmas after all. Valentine's Day with Mr. Plant. Of all the days of the year, Valentine's Day is Mr. Plant's least favorite, and for once the television made everything worse.
Need a gift for this year's Valentine's Day? At the Heart Shop we have a variety of gifts, perfect for your one true love.
Mr. Plant went on a walk to clear his head, but the commercial seemed to follow him.
Need a gift for this year's Valentine's Day?
Unfortunately, Mr. Plant ended up in the last place he wanted to be.
Welcome to the Heart Shop. Are you having a good Valentine's Day?
Unlike Mr. Plant, Argos loved Valentine's Day.
Mr. Plant? Mr. Plant?
Argos returned home. What a terrible Valentine's Day.
Mr. Plant, you're here! I went to look for you at your void. You got me a Valentine. Does this mean we're more than friends? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this somewhere for safekeeping, and I'll be right back. Right back.
Mr. Plant hated Valentine's Day, but sometimes you put aside your feelings for people you care about.
Happy Valentine's Day, Mr. Plant.
Plus, this way he got to kill two birds with one stone. Happy birthday, Argos. Today is Argos's birthday. In the past, Argos's birthdays were terrible, and ended with him alone. This year would be different, because this year he had a boyfriend.
So, today's kind of a special day, so I was thinking I could cancel my babysitting job and we could look for a pet. Are you free? Oh, well, we could do something tonight. He didn't even remember my birthday. I just don't understand. Does he not care? I'm getting to rethink our entire relationship. Okay, I'll read you a story now. I just need to get it out.
Argos took his babysitting money to get a treat.
One ice cream, please. No, you don't understand. It's my birthday, and my boyfriend forgot all about it, and I worked all day. I need this ice cream, please.
What a terrible birthday.
Fine.
Argos went home, disappointed.
Oh, you did remember. You didn't have to get me anything. A pet rock? Thank you, Mr. Plant.
Argos had never had a better birthday.
I don't even know what to wish for.
Staying healthy with Mr. Plant. Today, Mr. Plant and Argos were supposed to visit the beach, but unfortunately fate had other plans.
I think one of the kids I babysit got me sick.
One of them was definitely hiding something yesterday, and I really want to go to the beach today too.
Mr. Plant had never seen Argos look like this.
If you could pick up medicine for me from Void Pharmaceutics, I'd really appreciate it.
Mr. Plant headed to Void 13 to find something at the pharmacy that would help Argos.
Welcome to Void Pharmaceutics. Are you looking to treat a cold? I have the perfect cure for you. It's called Vitamin Z. It cures nausea, aches, pains, vomiting, and existential dread.
Mr. Plant had never doubted the Void's healthcare system.
That'll be $3,000.
Mr. Plant counted to 3 in his head. After all, he had no good reason to hurt the tomato. He was simply doing his job.
You have to understand, not everyone gets to be healthy. Some people get sick and die. That's just the way the Void works.
That wasn't very nice.
Mr. Plant, you're back! Medicine! And you brought me soup! Just what I needed. Thank you, Mr. Plant.
Mr. Plant watched Argos, wondering if he did the right thing. Well, at least he had a good reason. Camping with Argos. After a long day of carrying mail and babysitting, a television alert was a welcome break from Argos's monotony.
Alert! Alert! Officials are warning residents of Void 241 to stay inside and away from a dangerous creature that might look like this. However, Void News will offer a romantic trip to Black Beach for an official photo of the creature.
We're going camping in Void 241.
Argos and Mr. Plant set up camp near the sightings, while Argos tried to keep the romantic trip a surprise.
So I was thinking, if you set up the tent, I can go look for firewood. With my camera.
Argos searched in pursuit of the creature, but no matter where he went, he kept running into competition. It got dark, and Argos began to realize his search might come to a dead end. Oh, it was only a mushroom. To Argos, the creature didn't look dangerous. They looked sad.
My boyfriend and I are camping nearby, and we're gonna roast marshmallows if you want to join us.
Perhaps he wouldn't get a romantic beach trip, but Argos was happy to put a smile on the creature's face. Back at home, Argos was ready to settle back to his routine. Then again, a vacation is always welcome. A road trip with Mr. Plant.
And it appears the black hole is moving quickly over Black Beach headed northward.
After winning a vacation to the beach, Mr. Plant and Argos were finally on the road.
Can you drive a little faster? I really want to see the black hole in time.
Mr. Plant was trying to be careful. After all, he never passed his driver's test. Mr. Plant had hit something.
Oh man, we killed a man. This is bad. This is really bad. Do you still have that duffel bag in the back of your car?
Mr. Plant and Argos were about to cross to Void 336 when disaster struck.
It's a police officer.
Let me do the talking.
Howdy, folks. Have either of you two seen a man around?
No, officer.
Well, keep an eye out. He's easy to spot because he's, a man.
Mr. Plant and Argos continued on their journey until the car wasn't budging.
It's fine. It's fine. We can walk.
Mr. Plant and Argos carried their luggage until they found a motel.
One room, please. How far away is the beach from here?
In their motel room, Argos couldn't help but complain.
This sucks. All I wanted to do was go to the beach and swim in the water and see the black hole, and now we're stuck here with the body of a man, and what are we gonna do about it? What?
Just above them, Argos could see it, the black hole. It had traveled 20 miles north right to the motel. Suddenly Argos knew how to get rid of the man.
Mr. Plant, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I'm really glad you're here with me.
Maybe it wasn't Black Beach, but Argos and Mr. Plant agreed it was the nicest trip ever.